Hello, it's King of Zombies here, back with some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's been a while for me, not for you, but I took a break from recording this game for one very important reason. And that is that I am now playing this on the Switch 2. There's not been any official updates to the game yet to make it run at like 60 FPS or have any take advantage of any of the new features or anything. In fact, my Pro Controller doesn't even wake up the Switch 2, which is a little weird. And I'll have to get used to that or get the new Pro Controller, which I'll probably do at some point anyways. So yeah, if there's any weird issues that I notice, I can always switch back. It's not too hard to transfer save data, especially when it's all on the cloud. Anyways, last time we got our first scale, and this time we're going to be doing this affinity mission that I guess I should have done at the end of, or before this last chapter or something. I don't remember. But I don't know why this is a chapter 5 affinity mission. It requires chapter 5. Like, that seems a little strange. But this is what we're doing right now.
Hey there, Matthias.
Gwyn, sir, you're with Colonel Elma's team today?
I don't think we've met. My name's Lin Li Q.
Tatsu is Tatsu.
My name's Matthias. I'm a mediator. May I ask what you're all doing together, sir?
I needed help on a mission, so I called in a favor.
Geez, Gwyn. Being on Arena's team is already impressive, but this is... wow.
Actually, Arena and I both rely on Gwyn a great deal.
What? Really?
Man, I wish I could join an Elite Blade team. Maybe if I wasn't screwing up on the job all the time.
Whoa, what's with all the doom and gloom, Matthias? You're usually so annoyingly upbeat.
Hey now, Gwyn, come on, be nice. What's wrong, Matthias? Maybe we can help.
Oh, I couldn't have elites like you wasting time on little old me. I'll work it out myself. It's nothing, really.
Matthias not very good at whole lying thing.
What? I'm not.
Tatsu, smell your desperation. It desperation of friend who cannot decide what to eat for breakfast.
Yeah, it's actually more of a work thing, so...
Yeah, come on, it's obvious you want to talk about it. Here, why don't you think about it out loud, and we'll just happen to casually overhear.
That's kinda weird.
Matthias, seriously. At the end of the day, we're all Blades here. If there's a problem, then just tell us.
Sir, yeah, all right. If you really don't mind, I need your help. Here, take a look at this.
Oh my god, how adorable! I love cats.
Love to eat them, Lin means, just like Lin does all adorable creatures.
What? I'd never eat a cat.
She's my problem, actually. Her name's Aisha, and I need help finding her.
Oh no, your cat ran away? That's horrible.
I feel silly troubling you with something so minor, but she hasn't been home in over a day, and I'm worried sick.
Hold on a sec. I thought you said your problem was work-related.
Is the cat somehow related to your job as a mediator?
Actually, she is. She's part of a study on the adaptability of Earth species here on Mira.
Huh. That does sound important.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm shooting indigents in the face like you guys.
Hey, look. Our job might sound more glamorous and exciting. Well, okay, it probably is more glamorous and exciting, but that doesn't make it more important.
Gwyn's right. We're all working for a better future here on Mira. All parts of that struggle carry equal value as far as we're concerned.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right then. Let's get out there and find little Aisha.
And LA is a pretty big place. I'm not exactly sure where we'd start. Are there certain areas she frequented you can tell us about?
A few, I suppose. Though I already searched all the nearby parks and such. Beyond that...
Let's see... Do you have anything with her scent on it? Maybe Tatsu here could sniff her out.
Tatsu is not bloodhound.
How the heck do you know about bloodhounds?
Actually, I just thought of something. A few times she came home covered in oil. Like motor oil or something. It took forever to scrub it off her.
Motor oil, huh?
That would narrow it down to the industrial district and the lower administrative district, no?
All right. We'll check out the lower administrative district. Matthias, you take the industrial district. If you find anything, let us know.
Understood. Thank you, everyone, and sorry again for all the trouble.
Covered in oil. That's absolutely awful. Alright. Looking for a cat. Didn't even ask what type of cat. Just that we're... You're a different quest, I'm sure. Just that we're looking for a cat.
Hey, listen!
Possibly covered in oil. Which I should not laugh about, no. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that kitty. Maybe it was so cute that one of the mechanics couldn't help but take it home. That's not helpful. Just means that you haven't seen him for a while. Oh, hello, what's next here? Okay, that's something completely different. This isn't really the type of area that cats would enjoy being in. It's gonna be very loud here.
Hey.
But, like, I guess the main reason we're here is because of the oil thing.
What do we do?
Ah, here we go. Spot at Cliffside Beach. Target events of monsters. So she's outside. That's very dangerous. All the way over there.
Any luck, sir?
No cat, but some info.
Did something happen to Aisha?
No, nothing like that. A curator saw her, at least a cat that looks like her, down by the Cliffside Beach.
What? You mean she got out of the city?
Sounds like it.
Oh, my poor Aisha. I have to rescue her right away. Thank you all so much for your help.
Whoa, hey, wait, Matthias!
That area is teeming with dangerous indigents.
Team Tatsu should hurry before Matthias and Kitty Cat become snack for beasties.
We've come this far. We might as well see the whole thing through.
Oh, that's convenient. Also, yikes, I don't want to fight you. Or be anywhere close to you.
Hold on, Matthias, we're coming!
Look out, we've got company.
Careful. Let's weaken them first.
This should be pretty easy. Level 20. We're not... Shouldn't be too worried about this. If anything, this is a great excuse to get back used to combat.
Let's see him chew down! No, we can...
Quinn, all of you, thank you so much.
Are you insane? A non-combatant like you has no business in a place like this.
Aisha! Huh? Aisha! Hey, come on, girl, let's go home. Aisha!
Well, perfect. We managed to scare her off. Do you have anything she likes? Food or something?
She always loves it when I give her Kirin catnip.
Perfect. When Tatsu wander off, Mama Pond always set out food to lure him back.
Yeah, well, Nopon and cats seem to be about the same intelligence level, so...
Huh?
Do I just happen to have what we need?
Hey, are you sure about this?
Yeah, I can trigger the door remotely from my comm device once she's inside.
So what, we just stand around and wait until she decides to waltz in?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
It's fine. Standing by is an important element of some missions.
She sure is taking her sweet time. You'd think she'd be starving by now.
Sir? have you ever owned a pet before?
Yeah, a dog back on Earth. Why?
I could tell from your face when you suggested luring Aisha with food.
Yeah, that dog was an idiot for food.
Quiet.
Well, that sure as hell ain't Aisha.
Oh no! Aisha!
Oh hell, she's gonna fight it! Dude, seriously?
Aisha! You idiot!
You're the idiot here!
Huh?
We'll handle this. You and Aisha get back to NLA.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to have been raining during that. Even a thunderstorm or whatever's going on seems a little silly for a cat to just be out and about in. Most of the time they're scared by a little bit of thunder, so maybe it's not all cats, of course, but still, the rain would have been enough. And in a dangerous place that Kitty's only been in for a little bit, doesn't know this layout, doesn't know. Why would a cat try to fight this thing? This thing's massive. Whatever. Cat's safe now. It's all that matters. Alright. Have I fought you before? Not sure. I mean, you're here, so I might as well.
Boy, I'm starving.
Ooh, got myself one of this. That's nice. Doesn't say how many of them I have. And you can't sell them. Interesting.
Glad to see Aisha's home safe.
It's all because of you. Thank you all so much.
Just try and make sure she can't get out again, okay?
I'm afraid that's not really an option.
It's not?
Just as we have our missions, Aisha has hers. And that mission is a tough one. To roam this great land of Mira one piece at a time.
Wow. Is that how you collect your data?
Exactly. I need her in one piece for my research. Past that, she's on her own.
Oh, please. If this was only about gathering data, you could have used Frontier Nav. Admit it. You were worried sick about her.
Hey,
There goes Kitty Cat.
stay safe, little friend.
Freedom seems to suit her well.
I'm almost jealous. I look forward to the day I can run around in my real body again. It's been so long. Although, you guys are in for quite a shock when that day comes.
Huh? Why is that?
Why spoil the surprise?
Yes. Our reward. Ooh, that's good too, I guess. We can now have pets in the barracks. And they're useful for hard hearts, I guess. Okay, let's select you. And I got an achievement, of course I did. Where are you right now? Of course, okay. So I don't know if there's only like one place that a cat can be at, or like, and each pet is in a specific spot or what, or if there's multiple and every time you come back, you'll be in a different spot. Aww. So yeah, now we can finally view some heart-to-hearts that have been locked to us. Ha, you are here now. What am I doing? I'm playing with this cat. Figured that was kind of obvious. Do I not seem like the animal-loving type to you? Believe it or not, I had a pet Siamese on Earth. My days off, she would crawl onto my lap and let me stroke her chin while I enjoyed a good book. Petting cats always reminds me of life on Earth. What about you? Does interacting with pets remind you of anything? Of course. Your face lights up when you talk about pets. Such a powerful reaction to a lost memory. I wonder if that means it's actually a returning memory. Do you think pets could serve as a trigger to recovering your other lost memories? Mind if I ask you another question? Just a matter of personal curiosity. What animal do you think makes the best pet? Obviously cats. Why was Oma an option? Wait. Well, then we have that in common, huh? Their capricious nature makes them seem like the quintessential Earth creatures. I like that about them. That Siamese I told you about? She had her good days, but when she was in a foul mood, she would scratch up everything I owned. At times like that, I think she was more dangerous than any of Mira's indigents. But that's part of the reason I loved her so much. Sorry, I intend to help you recover a lost memory, but just ended up spiraling down my own rabbit hole. Well, I enjoyed our conversation all the same. Let's chat like this again sometime, alright? Okay. I'm going to try to get through some of these, or as many of these as I can, because there's so many heart-to-hearts just around. Cleaning up this map just a little bit will be nice.
Keep it down.
To the backwater peasants who raised you neglect to teach you basic manners. It's considered impolite to interrupt at tea time. It seems somewhat dubious that I'm actually enjoying tea at this moment. Well, I assure you, this is a fine cup of Celian tea, or as fine as any knockoff manufactured here in New Aleo, at least. Let's say he's a business partner of mine. We're in the middle of an important conversation, and it really can't be interrupted. Bye now. Is that how you think of me? That is shocking, appalling, and not in any way unreasonable. Well, I'll have you know that our new venture does not involve deceiving or endangering anyone. I'm just buying a dream, you could say. But I'm afraid I can't say anything more than that. We'll speak in the administrative district once there's an actual Blade mission to discuss. Till then, goodbye. Technically, I could be waiting on these as well, but I just want to get them off my screen constantly, so I can actually tell which ones are which. Like, I know I need to do them in order to do their next affinity mission, but I don't really want to wait. Oh, zombie. Hello. Me? No, not at all. Actually, I despise the wretched creatures. But they started it. They're always cruel to me. For example, if I were to turn my gaze from this one for even a moment, I know it would leap at me and slash my face repeatedly with its evil claws. What have you done? Back on Earth, the common house cat, or Felis cactus, was ever a nemesis of mine. Is that their official scientific name? Felis catus? That can't be, right? That's too silly. I hope things would be different here after all. The Manon and Nopon have different languages, but for some reason we all understand each other. So with that in mind, I was trying to establish a form of meaningful communication with the local cats. How? It doesn't really seem to be working out, however. Why do you think cats and I aren't capable of understanding each other? That is sound reasoning. Such a theory assumes that a cat's meowing is not actually a language at all. I mean, technically, they're just mimicking what other creatures do. Which means that cats and I may be doomed to an eternal adversarial relationship. Animal lover? If you say so. That trash is still there. Interesting.
I'm not daydreaming, I swear.
Oh, hello there, zombie. Are you on duty today? I have the day off myself, so I was just tending my flower beds. Do you like flowers, zombie? Sure. I like them as well. I brought these seeds from Earth. I was so happy to see them bloom all the way out here. Seeing beautiful flowers always fills my heart with hope. It's always odd to say that, but it's true. I think that if these flowers can thrive on this world, then surely we humans can. Sorry, didn't intend to act so profound there. I'll be very happy if my flowers bring you joy, even if they don't have any deeper meaning. I mean, I doubt that's the reason. You really do like flowers. You even know their names. Imagine you'll be busy with your blade work for a while. When you have the time, would you like to plant some flowers here yourself? Be excited to see which varieties you choose.
Hey, listen.
Hi, you. Just the person I was hoping to see. So for my Earth culture research, I commissioned someone to salvage some data from a piece of the Lifehold for me. And in that data, I found an absolutely fascinating concept. A little thing you call a novel. Isn't it just so creative? I mean, fabricated stories, read for entertainment. What kind of mad genius came up with that? Anyway, I thought of reading one for myself, but there's just so much more data that I thought possible. They're all categorized based on something called genre. Say, which genre do you like best? Oh, well, yeah, of course I'm going to say sci-fi. The others I don't really care about as much. Like, sci-fi here's the problem, actually. I'm recommending sci-fi to an alien of a civilization that is well advanced beyond what ours are. Might be a little strange. I mean, technically, the young adult novels might be better suited for starting off, but if she's asking what I like, go for sci-fi. Science fiction novel, according to data, that's a work of fiction of relative complexity, depicting advanced technology, space travel, extraterrestrial life, etc. Yes, I see. How interesting. Oh, hang on. Am I reading this right? That doesn't sound very original at all. Wouldn't that fall under contemporary writing? Though I suppose it's not the case for humans, is it? Might be a good way to see the universe from your eyes. That's fair. Well, in any case, thank you for the advice. I can see I've got a long road ahead of me. Earthology. So were her eyes always orange? It is the pupils. Okay, maybe I was just not zoomed in far enough to really be able to tell that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, zombie. What a coincidence. Are you interested in cars? No. Is that right? I'm hardly an expert on the topic, but the cars here seem different from the ones I knew back on Earth. Maybe I should be facing cars then. Not even a really good angle. I guess this is fine. I have a gearhead friend who used to use all kinds of crazy car jargon when he drove me around in his classic car. White walls, glass packs, supercharged Hemi, rack and pinion steering, stuff like that. I have no idea. His car was really old-fashioned and it stalled all the time. But I think that gave me an appreciation for the history of the automobile. It made me feel like cars were more than just a bunch of bolts and metal. Sounds good, great. But first we have to bring back the classic cars. I wonder if there's enough information about old cars in Lifehold Archive for us to reproduce them. Okay, well, if we're going to talk about classics, because we were just talking about one of the options was gas guzzlers. Are we going to go mining for oil on this planet? Or would we just use whatever tech it is for engines? Because the exterior for classic cars, sure. But, like, the engine, that's the one that would be like, why waste your effort on doing something when you have better technology? I know it's hardly feasible now, but let's do what we can to make it a reality someday. That would really be something to look forward to. Sure.
Small world, huh?
Good evening, zombie. What a surprise to see you here. I'm actually waiting to meet someone. Are you that curious? Well, it's just Ada. We're going shopping together. She insisted that I refuse to counsel anyone on my day off and instead focus time on myself. She's going to take me shopping for clothes, and then maybe to pick up some fertilizer for my flowers. Out of that, she's promised to buy me dinner. Thank you. Hope everything goes well and we have a lovely evening. Ada has promised that we'll be dining on the finest steak in New LA, so it'd be rude of me not to try and thoroughly enjoy it. I'll strive to be as uninhibited as I possibly can. Ah, that's Ada over there. I should be going. I look forward to working with you again soon.
good taste. I
Doing
like
a little
it.
sightseeing, are we? Yeah, are you investigating this fight? Your accusation ruins me, sir. Don't start every fight in New LA, you know. I assure you, I'm merely a bystander. Yeah, you might not be responsible. You might just literally be here to observe. Your grasp of these situations is as astute as ever. Anyway, looks like the fight ended while we were talking. Did it? Damn it, Igor. You're useless. You can't even bring home pocket change. I was just talking to myself. So you did start it. Anyway, enjoy your, or at least you were betting on it or something. Anyway, enjoy your evening and all that. I'll see you back in the administrative district. That was short. Oh, now she's 3 hearts. Which probably means another heart-to-heart has shown up somewhere.
Never cease training.
Ah, zombie. What wonderful timing. I was just trying to teach these baby blades the mindset they'll need to survive in the field. Guess I should be at this angle then. But they don't seem to truly grasp what I'm saying. They may not yet have enough real-world experience. Perhaps you, the victor of countless battles, could teach them the key to your survival in a way they might more easily understand? First question. No, this would just get them killed. So you're saying that they should consider every option carefully, then make the choice that best ensures their survival? I mean, if you're saying they're new, that's great advice. So that is the secret to your longevity? Not savagery, but resourcefulness. Not haste, but thoughtfulness. I must admit that your cool and collected approach to battle is somewhat alien to me. Yeah, of course. But no one wants to see these disciples return with their lives more than I. Exactly, so I thought you'd understand. I hope your words ring out in their hearts as they set foot on their first battlefield. I could tell you had a gift for educating and inspiring others, and I see now how right my intuition was. What say you, zombie? Let me forge these lumps of soft metal into tempered steel blades. But while I'm honored to have been asked to serve as their guide, my harrier duties suffer in the meantime. Please a second font of wisdom to aid me. I was hesitating about this job, but would ask you to please consider my proposal. Think of the exceptional blades you could help them become. I'm pleased to hear it. In that case, I must ask you to begin an intensive study of the sacred sutras, as my instruction is based on the Buddha's wisdom. If you believe all that the Buddha has to teach is the Noble Eightfold Path, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Many of his teachings are relevant to a warrior's life on the battlefield. I shall begin preparing crates of the most essential texts and have them shipped to your room immediately. Crates, huh? We're going to memorize each before starting the next. Crates. How many of them do you have? How I look forward to lengthy discussions of the Tripitaka during your study breaks. I should not have agreed to this. Yeah, his says it's 3 as well. I mean, I couldn't find hers on the map. Maybe I can find him. Yeah, he's over here now. But acquires a dog. Which I do not have access to.
Lovely day.
Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NLA sure is a hive of activity. Can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place. Or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter. I want to know about the Clue. I'll be so happy to tell you. You might think we're a bunch of recluses and nepotists, but Clue is actually a truly wonderful star system. There's so much nature and so many different ecosystems, and the climate is so temperate and pleasant. According to old Sumerian lore, we think that the Clue homeworld was the first planet to be settled in this universe. Wait. That opens up a whole nother can of worms. Oh, I wish you could see for yourself, but sadly Qlued now strictly forbids entry to any outsiders. As a Plurian myself, I wish I could do something about that, but sadly it's quite a deep-rooted issue. Ah, you're trying to be a gentle human? Gentle human. It feel wrong to refuse, though. We are friends after all. You know what? Go on then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide. Ooh, she's at 4. Already. I feel like we just met her. it is way... I think they cranked up the affinity gain a bit too much in the HD version of this game. It wasn't called HD, it was called Definitive Edition. Same idea, though. I don't see hers showing up. I'm sure it's just a actual mission... Not mission, yeah, affinity mission at somewhere that we'll get to at some point. At least they're not showing up when I can't view them yet. That is convenient. Like the dog thing. I don't know how to deal with that yet. We'll find dogs at some point. All I really remember is that there were cats back on the Wii U version. I do not remember dogs.
Hey, give me another.
Hey there, zombie. Let me tell ya, I'm having one rough day over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. Don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, zombie? Maybe you'll try your poison and see if it works. Oh my. So many options. I mean, you go maybe try this just for something different. Jeez, no wonder you get along with Nagi so well. You've got pretty esoteric tastes. Esoteric. This is a Japanese game, you know. It's a little funky that way. At least yeah, whatever. I usually don't like to drink things I can't pronounce. But if you... What do you mean you can't okay. But if you really think I could develop a taste for it, maybe the specific ones are called something fun. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I should just make one myself. Moonshine, white lightning, that's a ticket, alright. There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mirror that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Yeah, because you can definitely pronounce... Well, I guess you can't pronounce them. They're not locally named. Next time I'm off on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety is the mother of invention. Thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time just to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll start drawing up plans for the distillery. See you next time duty calls, alright?
She's so hot.
Hey, zombie. I was just here watching the scales again. I've seen enough parked scales to last a lifetime, but seeing them in motion, never get tired of that. Doesn't it just get your heart all of a flutter watching them zip around the outfitter's test hangar? Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. On my days off, I go to church, then shopping, then maybe visit a friend's house for dinner. That's pretty normal, right? Okay, sure, I also stop by the hangars on my way home so I can watch the mechanics service scales. You must think I'm some sort of deranged scale fanatic, huh? Violently? I know, right? It's important to have something that keeps you motivated to do your job. And when it comes to scales, I give 200%. Admittedly, on everything not scale related, I typically give around 50%, tops. That part was just a joke. I want to earn the right to be a professional scale pilot, so whatever mission Blade has for me, you better believe I'll be giving it at least 100%. Good morning to you, zombie. Pleased to see you awake and hard at work at this earliest of hours. Were you just passing by? As you can see, I'm performing an inspection of the integrated production plant. Truly, your powers of perception place you among Blade's elite. Heard that since the Xenoforms arrived here in NLA, the integrated production plant has been running at full capacity, day and night. If any sort of trouble were to occur here, it would be a serious setback for Blade, the civilians of New LA, and the Xenoforms alike. It's when you're at your busiest that you're most likely to miss the early signs of trouble, so I figured the plant could benefit from a third-party inspection. That is what brings me here today. I agree, I found nothing of serious concern. The plant is being run by professionals. My fears appear to be wholly unfounded. Outside of an abrupt 2,000% increase in peach requests, the plant faces no significant challenges. Now, if you excuse me, I must report my findings to HQ. I'm pleased to see you faring well. Do not let complacency be your undoing. Hope we can work together again soon. They call these skells yellow hammers. Okay, a mechanic named Matthew calls them that, and it hasn't really caught on at all, but it's still pretty cool. Apparently the two-wheeled type is too underpowered for construction work, so they use a four-wheeled model. In other respects, it's basically identical to the models used by blades, but they paint it a different color and of course give it a bunch of industrial attachments. Still, if you remove the attachments and revert it to its initial configuration, you can equip it with a blade scale weapons no problem. Furthermore... What? Oh no, I'm not really all that good at this stuff. I'm still learning, you know. Couldn't possibly keep up with any of the veteran mechanics. Still, I've enjoyed every single day since we've landed here on Mira. Yes, we have a lot to learn. People get angry at me. Lives are in danger. Gangly and are a bunch of jerks. And blah blah blah. I get it. All that sucks. But I've never been this excited about anything before. And that drives me to work as hard as I can. Oh, whoops. I promised Tika that I'd help her test that new weapon after this. She'll be furious if I'm late. Sorry I spent this whole time talking your ear off. Next time I'll give you a chance to talk. Hey there, zombie. Pretty rare for us to meet on the job like this, eh? We were just talking weapon maintenance. As an interceptor, you never want to go up against an Inogen with your weapon and armor in anything less than flawless condition. I mean, yes. You're damn right we don't charge in half-cocked. Okay, and we don't even charge in all-cocked. That's a good way to get yourself eaten by some toothy critter. There ain't no way a human can overpower some of these Inogens. If you can't outthink them, you got no shot at all. Hey, let me bend you your ear for a bit, alright? When I was just a lad, my dad saw me treating my hunting rifle real rough and told me something. He said, no matter how powerful your weapon, if you let it break down, it's only an anchor. After that, I made it a point to take real good care of all my gear. And it's very good advice. I even talked to mechanics, like this one, to make sure everything's in perfect condition. So then, what's your weapon look like these days? No, I'm pretty good about making sure I have the best weapon, the best equipment I can at any given time. Alright, you know the score. I've noticed the pristine condition on your weapon, but figured someone else had been helping you. Guess I misjudged you, zombie. Well, I ain't gonna stand for someone else having the best maintained weapon and blade. I'm heading home to do a little more touch-up work later. The Ostrich's obsession. Okay, this is, at the moment, the final heart-to-heart we can view.
Look who it is.
What are you doing here, zombie? You must enjoy this place as much as I do, huh? It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? So what's catching your eye today? Pizza. the light. Talking about that thing up there. Yeah, it's crazy. There's only really them, but yeah, the light is weird. Ah, indeed. I'm sure the Manon don't give it a second thought, but it certainly is beautiful. Did you know that this light is the power source for this entire vessel? Makes sense. Some sort of perpetual motion machine that doesn't produce a very high energy output, but is both perfectly safe and completely clean. I doubt humanity has technological capacity to pull off anything like it, at least not yet. But I'm sure it'll be available to us someday. Vano has practically been salivating at the thought. This light is to the Manon what fire is to humanity. And like fire, one day it won't seem special at all. It'll just be a part of our world that we take for granted. Mankind advances, and if it's by joining hands with xenoforms, that only makes it all the more impressive. Oh, and now she's at 5 hearts. Yeah, I really think they made Affinity too easy to get. Like, you're a main character, yours at least should have been harder to get than the side characters. Oh, hello, zombie. Sorry about that, I was just lost in thought. Or maybe it's more accurate to say I was getting a bit sentimental. When exactly did this place become my home? When did I grow to love it so? So many unexpected things have happened, you know. And yet, humanity has begun to lay down roots on this planet in spite of it all. Don't know, maybe that's why I feel like my perceptions have changed a little. When I finish a mission and return to the barracks, it really feels like I'm coming home. Makes me happy to hear that. Do you know that our floor is unique within the Blade Barracks? Our quarters are larger than those of the other teams. It also come with the biggest kitchen, but blessed to be able to share them only with people I trust completely. Nagi and Vandam are even allowed me to bring Lin and Tatsu in here, despite her age and him. It was good of them to make all that happen. That's actually a bit tricky. Perhaps once we've secured the Lifehold core, I can take the time and do the explanation justice. Besides, there's no time to reminisce about the past. So it's something you did before landing. I know you have a mission of your own to pursue. Now let's both get out there and do our best. Okay, so every other heart-to-heart requires at least one dog. And I have no idea how I'm supposed to get a dog, even. I guess I should check all of these quests real quick. Nope. Doesn't look like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't check these ones. I don't think so, but this gives us a new character. This one over here. I noticed that earlier when I was switching the active members. We have whoever you are. So maybe we'll do that next episode. I think I'm going to go around and doing some of the other side quests first. Just to be a little different and get them also off of the screen a little bit. And then we'll be back to Affinity missions.